What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to give my thoughts and impressions on a couple macro lenses for the Sony E-mount. The first lens is the Sigma 105 DG-DN, and the other one is the Sony FE 90mm G OSS, whatever the model number is. So I spent a long weekend with both these lenses and got to try them out in a few different settings and environments. We really struggled to distinguish them that much. They both worked really well. They're very sharp. They both focus well. They both sometimes totally whiff and focus on the wrong thing. This happened the worst with plants, where you would try and take a picture of like a flower close up and it would miss and just shoot way for the background and then it would get lost. I don't know if that was the lens's fault, the camera's fault, my fault. To be fair to the lenses, both of them do have options for limiting the range of where you're focusing, and I did a criminally poor job of utilizing that feature, so I think both of the lenses probably get a pass for getting lost focusing since I wasn't using the focus limits like I should have been. So if they're so similar, you might ask what actually were the differences between the two. I really like the aperture lock on the Sigma. The Sony doesn't have an analog for that. It doesn't have an aperture ring. You're out of luck. On the other hand, the Sony has the super satisfying clutch system for the focus ring. You click it forward to leave it in autofocus. And then you click it down if you want to control the focus manually. I really like this type of interface on lenses. I hope more manufacturers start to utilize this style of interface with a sliding clutch. And that's kind of the end of the tangible differences I noticed while using these lenses. Like I said, they're really similar. While their specs differ a bit on paper, in my amateur hands, actually using them felt very similar. I was kind of surprised I didn't end up with stronger feelings one way or the other with one of the lenses. Before I got a chance to use these lenses, I was leaning towards the Sigma just because it's priced a little bit more aggressively and it's very similar obviously to the Sony. That said, after using them, I'm actually probably leaning more towards the Sony. Yes, it's a couple $100 more, but for that you get a little bit better tactile feel. You do get image stabilization. I think the focus is probably a touch better on this. That said, the Sigma has weather sealing gaskets, so like it's really a toss-up. Overall, my biggest takeaway from this whole experience was just how little one or the other stood out from the other. It was almost a little disappointing that they were just both so good. They both just did a really good job at everything I threw at them. This would have been a much more interesting comparison if one was actually just far and away better or worse than the other. I hope these thoughts made sense and help you out if you are looking at one of these two lenses. I don't think you can really make a wrong choice here. They're both great. They'll both do a great job. Yeah, I don't think you can really make a bad decision here, so I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, I hope you found this review useful. Feel free to leave your feedback in the comments. I'd love to know what your thoughts are between these two lenses. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.